still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the next.
The information contained in this YouTube video and the resources available in the links below is not intended as and shall not be understood or construed as financial advice. We are not attorneys, accountants, or financial advisors, nor are we holding ourselves out to be, and the information contained is not a substitute for financial advice from a professional who is aware of the facts and circumstances of your individual situation. We have done our best to ensure that the information provided on this channel and the resources available are accurate and provide valuable information. Regardless of anything to the contrary, nothing available on or through the show should be understood as a recommendation that you should not consult with a financial professional to address your particular information. In short, only blame yourself if you lose money. Thank you.
Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. It's time to stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6, 7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Action on our dreams and fight, alright. You could get it all in some time. Make your dreams come to life. We ain't thinking small, thinking light. We just want it all in our sights. Move quicker, see the big picture. You could be selfish or you could be a giver. Go wizard, problem solve fixer. We ain't giving up till it's all delivered, Don't stop at the top, we gon' make it alright. No loss, just hard working and some long nights. Get lost, we dive deeper, disciplined life. The cost of sweat, time, yeah, worthy price. I don't care what they all say, no way. Negativity, any hate, I got no space. We gon' put our hands up to the sky. Appreciate our lives and we fight till we die. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Action on our dreams and fight, alright.
One more day, B-Roots, one more day until we possibly get Look at his shirt. The Trump pump.
Donald Trump.
Or are we going to get the Kamala crash? Well, in this video, guys, we are going to break down facts and history, some alpha. All the other influencers are saying if Trump loses, it's over, the bull market's over. And all these other influencers are saying the market is going up. This means Trump is priced into the market. Wrong. We are going to break down some real alpha for you guys today. You cannot argue with history. You cannot argue with these facts. We got an alpha pack show. If you're part of the freaking Crypto Kings Army, smash that retweet, smash the like button. Consider subscribing. We got Teddy Bear just chilling, waiting for his glorious liftoff God candle to pump him to the moon. We are ready. What's going on, B-Roots? How's it going?
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Donald Punk, B-Roots, your undisputed heavyweight altcoin champion of the world. That's right. The black is for Ethereum. The blue is for blockchain. Put them together. I am the undisputed heavyweight altcoin champion of the world. Back at it again with another Donald Pump YouTube live stream. That's right, pips. Tomorrow is the biggest thing ever for crypto. Or is it? Is tomorrow really the biggest day for crypto? We will find out with the stuff, the alpha we have. But we want to see more people in here. We got 324 people officially watching live right now. I don't know if we give you that alpha till we see 1,000 people. How many people we need to see? Let's talk about, first off, speaking of Donald Pump, let's talk about that big old pump that happened yesterday, man. Patriot token is now out. Speaking of a Donald Pump, that thing came out and went straight to a what? 20 mil market cap?
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
Yeah, let's bring it ahead. Bring it up here. I ain't giving y'all that alpha yet. I ain't getting the alpha. Oh, moving up right now. Let's see here, bro. Bam. This thing popped up, came out instantly. Whoop! Came up, took a little dip, as we all saw. That's why I said, guys, be patient. Everybody's gonna be using their bots. That's everyone's bots. Bots on top of bots on top of bots on top of bots. Just everybody using bots nowadays. So that's what you got. Now they taking profit, and we're trying to figure out where is it where they're going to say, all right, that's enough. So right now in this hour candle, I like what I'm seeing right here. We got came down here, and then we got a little fake doji, and now we got another doji. So it's clearing out here in between the $5 and the $6 million market cap range. Looking for, yeah, give me this followed by a doji. Might get something going on here. I want to see this kind of level out, make sure all those bots are done selling. But a lot of people chased this right here. So actually, it didn't go that high. 10 mil market cap, right?
No.
11. I don't see 20 on here. I thought it went higher.
I mean, you got this on the 12 hour.
Wick on the 12-hour, yeah.
Yeah.
It just wicked up.
It got pushed down quick.
We could be seeing a doji on that 12-hour too.
Yeah. But that won't end till tonight. Which is weird because this was yesterday, and then this should have been.
Oh, my chart.
Oh, okay. So I just created another one.
There it is.
Yeah, that's like, dang. I was like, what the hell?
That gets pushed up a little bit.
I don't know. I wouldn't consider. I would just consider that as just a regular red pump candle. If anything, I would say it's a gravestone doji, but you know, we're beginning. Can't really give it a gravestone doji after boom boom.
Yeah.
That's what it's trying to figure out what the market values of it. A lot of selling, a lot of buying. But this coin, in my opinion, takes over MAGA. Patriot takes over Trump. It's just a better narrative.
The narrative's so fire, bro. Because I mean, look, and there was like an OG Patriot launch, like choose the OG. It's like, bro, the whole narrative is about this $250,000+ bronze statue that is getting delivered to Trump. Like you can't even compare to that. You can't copy this.
No, not even. Well, not. I mean, it can be copied, but
yeah, but not. I mean,
we're in crypto, man. It definitely can be copied.
For sure.
You know how that goes. But they are the first to do it, and good luck trying to get a statue built that's anything recognizable in the elections tomorrow. We can talk a little bit more on. You want to talk a little more on? You want to talk about lawfully now, or you want to wait a little bit later?
Talk about what?
The alpha that was sprinkled on Patriot.
Guys, smash that like, smash that retweet, man. If you guys want this alpha, we got an alpha show.
Patriot alpha. We can sprinkle some Patriot alpha if y'all want, but we need to see more. We need to see more people up in here.
At least a little more interaction, man.
We'll
it's
make
a
you
slow
wait.
day today.
It is.
Where's everyone at? We got 120.
They might be out voting.
That's probably true.
Man, I know these crypto people ain't voting. Half of them ain't even.
Half of them ain't even American.
Yes. Yeah, we'll come back to Patriot. We'll sprinkle some alpha.
We got 56 likes with 120 people live on YouTube. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get the supporters out producing the haters as usual.
I got 50 minutes. And
You got a dip?
I got a dip in 50 minutes. I got to get some lunch. I got to go to the doctor's. I got to buy my new shotgun. What y'all think of this, man? What y'all think of this gun I'm getting? See what y'all think of this. Trying to get Ian on board. He talking about I look ugly. Man, he crazy, bro. What y'all think of this?
You guys do the job.
You know, B. Roots be getting them guns. I mean, you don't want to step on my property. Yeah. No, you don't want to do that. Ah! That's a shotgun, bro.
Look like some futuristic pistol tucked into some like plastic little.
Imagine staring into that barrel, bro. Like, dude, shot. Bah! That's just like hot, bro. It's the John Wick. It's like the newer version of the John Wick gun.
Go back to that description. Is it Terran Tactical? 12 gauge rifle. Okay. Capacity only 6.
No, it's not.
Well, you get the extended clip.
No. It's 6 rounds. It depends on what you got 2 different tubes. So if you do 3-inch shells, you can put 6 in each, so you get 12. So each loader is going to fit 6 rounds, and it has two of them. Or you can do 2 3/4 of, and you can do 7, so you would have 14 plus 1.
Yep.
Boy, I want to mess with that. So I got to pick this up. I got to pick this up today. I'll show it to you guys on Twitter when we can get up in there. But this next to my honey badgers, yeah, bro. Call it futuristic all you want. It look like a flamethrower. See here in Texas, we can walk around the street with guns if we wanted to. So I can make it look like I'm freaking from the Purge.
Right? All right, let's go back to Patriot. Let's give them this alpha. Let's give them this alpha, bro. All right, first off, let's break it down, peeps. Let's look at some scenarios. All right. Scenario, the best scenario. Tomorrow, they announce Trump is the winner. Patriot token, hypothetically, absolutely pumps like crazy, steals all the attention. They show the bronze statue, and they bring it to Trump himself. It's all over headlines. Trump even gives it a tweet. This is very possible. Second outcome, they delay the election. They delay the count. There's a recount in Pennsylvania and Florida and blah, blah, blah. Probably not going to be in Florida, but they did that before. Also very bullish for Patriot because people are going to be riled up. There's going to be media coverage. The bronze statue is going to almost be done. And what we heard from the team, the Alpha, they are in talks with Butler, Pennsylvania, where Trump was shot. And these guys potentially want to put the Trump statue in their town as a monument of history of one of our potential presidents getting assassinated. This is bullish, guys. I mean, this would make headlines all across America. And also, centralized exchanges, some big ones, top 10, potentially being listed today. Just some stuff that we're hearing. So don't fade Patriot, man. If you're taking a punt on a narrative that could absolutely explode, bro, and if you bought the beginning, man, I mean, now's a great dip. That's all I'm saying. Look at it. We're at 5 mil market cap. That thing goes to 100 mil, like nothing over one announcement, over media headlines, and that would just be the beginning. I mean, that's already a 50x right there. So I am very bullish on, especially what the conversation we had today. Like this, there is the chance Kamala wins, and boy, I don't think it's going to be a good outcome for them. But there are 2 scenarios that are more likely to happen that are extremely bullish for Patriot. You're hearing Donald Trump. Look at his tweets. He continues to say Patriot, Patriot, Patriot. So, right there, as he said it, the Patriots.
Let's say it on this one. This one right here.
Patriots.
I was back in Georgia tonight with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots. And he's been saying Patriot a lot lately, and they have been shilling it in the Donald Trump. There's been people that's been posting the Patriot token and the Patriot, the actual statue in his tokens chat where you got Donald Trump Jr. and all of them in there. So Donald Trump, in my opinion, knows about the Patriot token and he knows about the statue. Because I can only imagine Donald Trump Jr. and all those who have done many spaces calls with people that are in just pure crypto. And it would not surprise me if he's showing, hey, Dad, did you realize they're making a picture? Or not picture, but a statue of you? So he realizes that this could be the first. Is this the first statue of Donald Trump?
I think it is. And I just looked at my phone. Patriot is actually trending with 6,666 posts on Twitter.
It is. It would be considered the first. I look at images. This is the first. Nope. There is a statue of Donald Trump in Portland, Oregon.
Out of all places.
Yeah, all places.
The most liberal city you could ever imagine. That's kind of funny. But remember, Trump went back to Butler, Pennsylvania, and he did the speech exactly where he got shot at. So that changed his life forever. He will never forget that moment. If a statue gets accepted and they put it over there, you best believe he's going to go visit that. And I believe the election's going to be delayed as far as the results. And this will be more campaign trails, more speeches. The statue will be ready. So, I mean, for me, that's a bullish scenario. Obviously, Trump wins. It's extremely bullish, too, because he's going to be touring around, and it's going to be a lot of controversy, a lot of media. And then you got this bronze statue emerging. And they're going to be the media, because it goes like this. They're going to be like, see, saying Hail Hitler. Like, I mean, it could get crazy, but it's going to bring a lot of media.
Here's another tweet. It was hardworking patriots in capital letters like you who built this country. And 3 days from now, it's hardworking patriots in big letters like you who are going to save our country. Thank you, Virginia. There's all kinds of, here we go, right here. Today, I was thrilled to be back in beautiful North Carolina with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots. A lot of patriots being shilled here. The shill of the shill. The shill of the shill. So either way, there is talks, it sounds like, with Butler. And I think that is bullish. Whether he gets elected or not, I think Donald Trump is going to acknowledge the statue for sure. In my opinion.
Yep.
He might even embrace it, take pictures with it, head down to Butler, and it becomes a whole a thing. So I do think this thing becomes a thing. So dude, I got my bag. I bought my dip. I'm good. I'm in. I'm a patriot. So we'll see. And to me, it feels like a no-brainer narrative. It's the lowest market cap Trump coin with the best narrative. Everything I would want to go into.
Absolutely. And just scenarios run through my head. One of the best ones would be if Trump wins and he takes a picture with the statue and tweets it out, "We won," and he's got his big statue picture with that monster brass 20-foot replica of him saying "fight, fight, fight." I mean, that would break the internet. You would see the craziest candle you've ever saw. So I'll speculation piece, but there's a good chance, man. If you play off his personality, you play off everything that's going on, play off this narrative. Looks good.
All right. We got enough likes.
Let me recheck.
661 people watching live. Get ready to get some more alpha. We stay giving alpha. We give alpha on Memecoins. We'll give alpha on Patriot. We're about to give some alpha on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Peeps, what other show would you want to be on?
If you have any uncertainty about the future of the crypto markets after tomorrow, you need to be watching this show. And you're going to watch a lot of people copy this. I guarantee it. After this, there will be parroting all over crypto Twitter, 100%. So you 670 people, 77 people, you're going to get the alpha first.
It's going to grow. By the time I bring up the chart, they're all going to start rolling up and in. And just know, we already know. I've already seen people purely copy and just straight up saying the exact same words. I'm just like, wow. But it's all good. It's all good. We all know where they're getting it from. They can't even change the name Shill Tank. Like the name Shill Tank is just straight up got me. So we're good on likes.
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Bam! Oh! Where do we close for that week? 73,600. I said I wanted to close over 72,000. No. Sorry. 70,231. I wanted to close over 72,000, but said it was okay as long as we close the month above 70,000, and that is absolutely what we did. But what did I say afterwards? I said, after that, I want to see us retest some of these levels. I gave the subscribers the exact number. So they have 3 levels. We're already at level 2. And we're back in the box that I said that we will come up and go back into. So that was this pink box I created. These were once blue, and I said I'm going to label these pink so I can say, hey, once the month closes, I want to say is come down and retest some of these levels. And that's exactly what we're doing. So it's not out in the ordinary that this week is starting off a little bearish, and the first 4 days is a little bearish. And now they're trying to change that and say, well, it's the election because blah, 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 blah. No. I told you this back in March, how this would play out. Last month, I told you how I wanted to play out. It played out like this, and I literally told you how I wanted to come back down. Now, people could say, oh, you're just crystal balling this whole thing. How can I be crystal ball and be so right so many times? There comes to a point where you start believing in the crystal ball, right? There has to come a point. Well, this is exactly what we said it's going to do. How do I know that my crystal ball is wrong? Simple. Create a lower low than the previous month. If we go below 58,000, 8,000 and close below 58,867, then I would say we're doing something different. Actually, what I would say is we would probably be doing an M. And that would be a bear market. But I don't think that's happening. I truly don't think that's happening. I think this is clearly a cup and handle. I think it's breaking out. And we saw it retest on it on the weekly time frame. See the retest? Whoop, whoop. But guess what? We didn't retest it on the monthly time frame. So I think this thing can come back down here, 64,000, the very lowest, and would be fine. Why? Because we got levels all right here. Look at this. The high of this candle, 64,000 even. It needs to be retested. The high of this candle, 65,568. It needs to be retested. The high of this candle, 66,508. It needs to be tested. So that's what we're doing now. The low of the previous candle, 67,208. So we're slowly making our way back down to test these levels to say, okay, we're good magnets. You're good to go up. That's it. That's all it's doing. So my crystal ball is just basically telling you, hey, we're going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then I'm going to go up, but then I want to retest all those downs in between. And that's what I want to see. And when that gets done, I bet you there would be the biggest spike you've ever seen. So Tuesdays, what are Tuesdays? We all know Tuesdays are usually negative days. It's not because of the election. It just happens to fall on a Tuesday. So it's very normal that Tuesday is a negative day. So if tomorrow's negative and you see it go down to 64, it's just retesting levels, peeps. It's not doing anything different.
They're going to say the election dumb. It's over.
Kamala's going to win. They're pricing a Kamala win now. Like, oh gosh.
All that.
Show me the charts. I'll tell you the news. And I was telling you about the charts way back here in March. Has nothing to do with pricing a Kamala win. Because
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, to look at facts. And if you guys watched our last show, viewers broke this down. We actually measured out every single pump after the election. So just say the election's on November, we measured that month plus the next month. So we measured November, December, the closing of the year after the election happened. We have the numbers right here. The year of Obama being elected, it was a 35% increase in Bitcoin. So the November, December, it increased 35%. Trump, 2016, it was 45.7%. So a little higher than Obama, but not much. Biden's election, 2020, his presidency, the first 2 months, we had 120% increase, surprisingly, guys. So what is this data telling us? It's saying overall, and in the stock market as well, Democrats have a bigger pump in the markets, which is, do I want the Democrat to win? No. Did I vote that? Absolutely not. But if we look at history, these facts are telling us that whether Trump wins or Kamala wins, there is going to be the cycle. There is going to be a massive pump. And according to history, if Kamala wins, we might even see a bigger pump. So, Ran, if the markets go down, you're actually pricing in Trump to win, according to history. Now, I know the markets will be very excited for Trump to win, especially with all his economic policies he wants to put in. But if we look at history, Biden had the biggest pump.
Why isn't Crypto Ran watching our shows, man?
It makes no
We
sense.
talked about this last week. So all we're doing is just going over it again. And you're going to come in here and say opposite of our statistics of history.
And it's, measure the charts, man. Look at the charts. And he said it the other day. So follow what you're saying now, Rand. Show me the charts. I'll tell you the news. Well, the charts are saying Democrats have bigger pumps overall. Now, I do believe Trump will have a massive pump, but history says that the Democrat would have a bigger pump. Now, history is subject to change, but we can only go off of what we see in the past and go off that until the trend is broken. So that's an interesting fact. So either way, guys, there's a real issue in America. We have $35 trillion in debt. At some point, there's going to probably be a collapse in the empire. It's history. Between 200 and 300 years of the average lifespan of an empire. And we talked about this, B-Roots. The 250 years, when is that up?
2026.
2026. So eventually, that could happen. Now, Rome and other empires definitely went longer, but at the same time right now, I think I'm confident we are going to get this bull run. So capitalize, peeps. Set your family up, because whether Kamala wins, whether Trump wins, whether it's delayed, I still think the market's going to do its thing. The cycle will play out according to history.
Well,
and if something else happens crazier, then I don't think you're going to be too worried about your crypto bags. I mean, there'll be more things, bigger things to worry about potentially. What's your thoughts?
So I got my shotty getting
What's your thoughts?
Come on, man. You're going to try to catch this deck with my law. You ain't going to get none of that. You know what I mean? Country Roots going to come out.
Are you going to call it the drone dropper?
Country Roots. Coming on, these damn liberals coming on my lawn. Don't mess with me. Where are these drones flying above my land? Chop, chop, pow. Get out of here. Them drones spying on my land. Don't let Country Roots come out. Y'all know about Country Roots. That's right. Millions That's right. Let them know. I'm gonna give them the crypto chop chop pump. Anyways, let's talk about Ethereum, man. Now, Ethereum, you slacking Ethereum.
You are
really slacking Ethereum. But are you doing anything, let's just say, different? Let's speculate on Ethereum. We got 878 people in there right now. If you want me to speculate on Ethereum, you better have hit that like button on YouTube. If you're too lazy to hop over to your YouTube app on your iPhone or your cheap ass free phone Android, and you're sitting here on Twitter, you need to hit the retweet button, or at least give me a thumbs up button, because I'm about to give the alpha of the alpha that will be copied. I waited to the day before election year to give you this alpha. This alpha, you ain't getting anywhere, and not a single YouTube channel. I don't care how many followers you got. Nobody has been hit with this alpha that I'm about to give. Point blank. It's that simple. So look at this. Let's look at how Ethereum acted as Donald Trump in election year. Now, obviously, the bottom was in. We went sideways for a little bit, went up, came down, and then guess what? We were ready to go. Pop, 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 pop. We topped out in March. We came down. We came back up. And then the final top out in June of 2024. And then we dropped. So to the average person, Ethereum is not reacting well. Ethereum is dead. Ethereum compared to Solana is Solana's the new answer. People like Crypto Ram selling all his Ethereum for Solana immaturely because he doesn't watch the Crypto Kings. See, the Crypto Kings should be on his watch list. He should be a subscriber to the Crypto Kings. Because if he was, he would be 100% in Ethereum. Why is he should be 100% in Ethereum? Because during election year, we topped, we went down, we went up, and then we finally went down in June of 2024. So what is the best time in, do you think, I should compare this chart to versus history? What year would make the best rhyme to you?
To compare exactly where we're at right now?
Yeah.
2020.
Why 2020?
Well, it's the election year.
See, I'll go a little deeper. See, 2020 wasn't the same type of election year. I think the best way to I don't think it was a guaranteed win for Trump to win in 2020. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's a guaranteed win for him to win now. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to compare it, not 2020,
2016.
2016, when Donald Trump did get in office. What did the market do then? Because Donald Trump wasn't picked to win early, but then he started coming through, and all of a sudden, the market started pricing in a potential Donald Trump win in becoming the Republican nominee. You're about to witness something very eagerly different. Now we're going to go way back in this area right here. See, when you looked at this, it looks like a bunch of nothing because it was so long ago and it's so different compared to this. But what B Roots likes to do, he likes to zoom in and also zoom out. So I'm zooming out, but how do I zoom out? By zooming in, and let me see how the price structure actually was. Now I actually can see something. And this is the most amazing thing about when Donald Trump came into the picture. It goes up, it goes up, it goes up. Election year, it tops out and dumps June of 2016. Just like we dumped June of 2024. Now, I don't think that's just like, oh, B-Root, you just got lucky, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. Makes sense. However, boom, 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 boom. November, it actually dumped. December, it actually dumped. Donald Trump was already labeled as president this month right here. December, we already knew Donald Trump was going to be president. And then 2017 came. This is our 2025, potentially. Not financial advice. I just like to go off of history because history has a tendency to rhyme. And I know we are in a very, very cyclical type of environment. But weirdly, this played out exactly the way this is actually playing out as we speak. So if this topped out in June and started to finally go down, and we are in a triangle overall of an ascending triangle, when you look at the long term, and this triangle goes all the way back here to 2021, what would potentially happen? Well, isn't it fitting that November would dump, December would dump, and then we would hit the ascending triangle and start going up in January and then break out of the long-term ascending triangle into a bull market very similar to what we did here? Oh, wait a second, B-Roots. What is this? Is it? No, it can't be. No, that can't be. No, no, no way. No, no, no. Fix. You cannot make this up. This is the #1 alpha channel in all of crypto, and I promise you this will be repeated. So, Ethereum is doing exactly what it did in 2016. It's not slacking to its Solana. It's not dead. It's not Vitalik is selling. It's literally doing exactly what it was doing in 2016 when Trump came on board. That's simple. Whether you want to believe it or not, that is my call. That is my speculation that it does dump here in November. And this is new alpha, by the way, because I thought we could go up during November. I truly believe we would dump during November. We may dump down to December, and maybe what Ian says comes right. Donald Trump is the president. But wait, we want to recount. Oh. September says, still no count. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
January, guess what? On my birthday, there has to be a decision. Oh, we gonna party on my birthday like it's 1990. Hold up. Ah, just like 2016 did. Peeps, your boy just dropped the mic on you. Bam. That's all there is to it, man. You can't deny it. You can't deny it.
And imagine too, if you're holding Patriot, inauguration, Donald Trump, Ethereum skyrockets. He accepts the statue. The Secret Services looks over it. They X-ray it. They Z-ray it. They freaking search that thing. They say it's safe. He says, "Let me put that to Mar-a-Lago."
I don't know if he'll say, "Let me put that on." I think he's want to keep that into that. I think it's more fitting in actually Butler, but I do think he actually like there'll probably be like a big, huge ceremony, and maybe he's there for it and he hasn't seen it yet, and like, a typical statue ceremony type thing. I can see that being.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with you, but I just think of like the mindset of someone just like egotistical, like took that bullet, like the man. Imagine looking out your window and seeing that statue out there. Like that would be pretty legit, but you're probably right. I'm getting a little crazy. I'm getting a little bull tart on you, but
so
anything's possible.
I do think that these things are going to be what I want to say. Going to be. I just don't think it matters. At the end of the day, I don't think it matters. So my next question would be is what blockchain? I don't know the answer to this. I don't know why. I should know. I'm pretty sure I know. What blockchain is World Liberty Token on?
I don't know either. I think it's like a decentralized finance.
Yeah, but is that on
Jax?
Is that on Ethereum?
Oh, I think it is. Hold on.
It is.
Let's see. Let's see if we can do some research. Chat, what do you guys know about this?
If this thing is on Ethereum, you're stupid not to think that Ethereum is not going to just freaking blow up. Stupid. like, come on, bro. Like, you guys are thinking. You're not thinking straight if you're worried about that. Let's see here. Let me let Grok. Is Donald Trump's World Liberty Token? Ethereum. It's on Ethereum. So just everything lines up for Ethereum to moon starting January. It could moon earlier. I mean, it could moon earlier, but based off of history, like you might have 2 more months of downside into a just blah. And if that happens, he could be like, hey, we're launching on Ethereum like on this date or something like that, and all of a sudden, blah, Ethereum just freaking breaks out. It's not even the ETF that makes Ethereum go; it's that makes Ethereum go. So you guys just need to realize that we just gave you the alpha, the timeline on everything, right there.
And if Ethereum breaks out and goes parabolic, that means Pulse Chain goes parabolic.
Yep. 100%. Solana. Really just going sideways. Looks like it needs to come back here down to 150 area. It really wants to come down to $67, but I don't think you're not getting that in this bull market. So needs to come back to 150. Maybe play around with that little bit area in December too. Maybe not, because it's reacting more off of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I think don't have to. You can come up here and just take it to the next level. Be good. Look at BTCD. I don't think we're getting altcoin season, according to Bitcoin dominance. It officially broke out. Usually, now here's the thing. Usually, it's funny. When I see a candle that closes exactly at the high, usually the next candle, usually it's a fake out. Because all the selling pressure from this right here usually goes down. Look how there's wicks. There's always wicks. Every time I see a very puny wick, that very puny wick, the next candle is actually negative. See how this is like no wick from selling pressure, it went up. Anytime I see a very, 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 very puny wick, let me try to see if I see a candle with nothing at all. Don't see one. You are going to have to kind of go on my personal experiences on no wicks. Candles that end, I've just noticed candles that end with no wicks always start turn negative. Now there's no guarantee, but I have noticed that in crypto. Obviously, there's no guarantee because it just overdid the gravestone doji. But I don't think we get a bull market. Altcoin season minimum for another 2 months. There you go. Here's one. Ends up a negative. Here's another one. Look. Actually, this one was positive. Shoosh. That's a breakout, though. Flag breakout. So there are still plays. Like I said, you just gotta be a little bit more you gotta be a little more selective on what you get in. It's a little less throwing darts. So I got 8 minutes. So let's go on some memes.
You want to discuss pDAI?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
It's like pDAI's having a good day too.
pDAI's having a hell of a day because peeps. It looks like pDAI wants to start going. There are some talks about pDAI. There's one thing we don't really talk about much. That's Maker. It's the other side of pDAI. There has been talks that the community feels, in short, that Maker is part of the answer to pDAI. Now, I gave this to my subscribers down at $5 here, off of some speculation of the information I don't know now. Actually, part looks pretty damn good. I think it looks like it wants to go. Apparently, there's been stuff that came out is that if you have some Maker, they're going to now try to put a vote in to get the pDAI to $1, but you need some Maker in order to do that. So, 9 Iron and Decentralized Me has come in, and we would have to play their video to go in full. But in short, Maker is working with pDAI. So there's some votes that they're putting in that you guys might want to get into the Telegram and or watch the video that has been put out to put it in more in detail. That votes are going to be talking to, if I'm right, Richard Hart. Because they believe that Richard Hart is in control of all of this. And they think the community, Richard Hart wants the community to acknowledge it through a vote of Maker. So, if you're into pDAI,
watch this video.
And you're in pDAI, you may want to watch this video. And potentially, if you want to participate or not, you're going to need some Maker, some pMaker to do that. That is why I think this value has been getting accumulated and bought up over all this time. You want to put the video on, or you want to?
Well, the video is 18 minutes. So.
Yeah, we can do that. Well,
So,
you can if you want, but I'll be done with that.
Yeah, we'll see. But you guys, if you haven't watched this video, not financial advice, but if you're part of the pDAI army, I mean, this isn't going to hurt anything. Get some freaking Maker if you want. You don't
Doesn't have to be a lot. Don't gotta be a lot. You ain't gotta go crazy.
And cast your vote, man.
Now, if you want to speculate on Maker does have a high of $8,000, the one on Ethereum, and this one's sitting at $18. So there is some stuff there, but there is a they got the stuff coming through where you can they're making a front end for pMaker, and there's going to be bets or bets. There's going to be votes, and they're going to try to get pDAI to $1 faster.
Of course.
Yeah.
So watch that video, check it out, and if you want to participate, get yourself some pMaker.
And that's why we're seeing pDAI move up again. More research, more alpha, more of the dots being connected. We continue to see this, guys. I don't think it's by, I don't think the blockchain activity that the researchers are finding is by chance. It is continually being fed to us alpha by the month, bi-weekly. And I feel like there's just a couple more things before it just goes. So
they all want the answer. The degens are winning because the Hexicans just want Richard Hart to give them the answer. Scavengers kind of they're just kind of just sitting there just wanting everything for free. They're not willing to work for it. The degens, they in the trenches. The degens get in the trenches and they figure things out. They're different blood, different breed of crypto people, completely different breed of people. And, they want the answers. So they give them the answers, but it's still speculative. So they don't have the full answer. They want Richard Hart to say it. Well, by the time you get Richard Hart to say it, pDAI is over a penny. By the time you want Richard Hart to say it, Maker is over $100. And then they just pump our bag. Because they're going to run regardless. It's just a matter of when the sheep runs. So.
And I was getting ready to tweet this out. I feel like it's perfect. pDAI embodies the Richard Hart spirit. 100%. Those who think outside the box, like with Hex, who are able to buy pDAI, hold, delaying gratification to $1, will be rewarded immensely, ushering a new group of ecosystem whales.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't think outside the box, I mean, maybe you just bought Hex like a meme coin, that's fine. But if you didn't think outside the box, you would have listened to the chirpers calling it a scam because they did not understand.
Nope. And then we have
Let's see what else is on.
Bullseye.
Bullseye, bro. With the pump overnight. How did that happen?
I did a tweet.
I know.
More people heard about it.
More people heard about it. Probably a Crypto King video coming.
I gotta think. That's one thing I don't like about it is the ticker.
It's a BLSI.
Huh? No. It's like BLL.
BLSI.
Bullseye bot. I mean that much. There you go. BLSEYE. Yeah, ticker's tough. But you can just type in Bullseye and then type in, probably the best thing is BLSEYE. And then type in question. There we go. Yep. Went over 1 million market cap. Boom, bam, bam. It's retesting the previous all-time high. We just need a nice little bounce off of there, and then see you later. Like incoming 5 mil market cap. Limit orders right here. That's what I like about the most. Limit orders. So the ability to make limit orders on this bot. I'm not really the big trader on bots. I don't play around with bots that much. But the ability to have a limit order is bullish in my opinion.
That's huge.
And make money off of people that are using the bot. That's even bigger. Because, hey, this market has become a bot market. And everybody's using it. So, if you can't beat them, join them. Because if that's where the market's going, that's where the market's going. But what better way is to make money off of the people that use it that I don't need to use? So, I'm a human bot. So, all you guys who just can't do what B-Roots does on a daily basis, I'll just make some money off you. I bought that bit.
What's the? I mean, look at Bonk had a similar token structure. It was a meme connected to the bot. It was very successful. It made Solana blow up. And then you had, what was the one on Ethereum that did really good too?
That was a bot?
Yeah. What was it?
I don't know. You're the bot man.
I didn't ape into it, so this one I'm not. You guys might know. Anyone in the comments know? What was the similar bot on Ethereum that the coin did very well?
Dude, don't get that.
Great AI voice, I guess. The bro's Australian, man. He's not AI.
He's English.
He's British? Oh, whoops.
Oh, yeah, I do be getting mixed up the Aussies and the English.
And it's very insulting.
I know it's insulting.
Oh, there it is. Banana on Ethereum.
Sounds very similar when you don't hear that tone all the time. So it's very.
At least I can distinguish Scottish from English. I do not mess that up. That is.
I'm gonna tell you for me. The one thing that freaks me out the most. When I hear a black Englishman talk, it just throws me off big time. I'm like, I did not expect that at all. Like I hear a black Englishman talk, I'm just like, something's up there. You're faking it.
Yeah. Look at Banana on ETH. That was the one that did very well on it. Or, I mean, that was the one on Ethereum. So it's similar to Bonk. It's similar to Banana on ETH. Basically the same concept, but it's for Pulse Chain.
Hey,
The blockchain that will do the most X's. What's that? I mean, look, it's a good looking chart, man. Thick liquidity. And I believe they use fees to just continue to increase price. And the more the people use it, the more fees they make, the more they buy and burn. That's a good looking chart.
Up and to the right for a year. Officially a year. Just imagine getting in at the beginning and just holding as it slowly goes up and to the right. like so early.
1 mil?
Like, come on, peeps.
100 mil. And what's the Solana one? That one's freaking
Billion. Bump's a billion.
Bunks. Look at 1.2 billion, but look at the liquidity on freaking Banana. Banana's big.
Yeah.
Bonk got 2.8 billion in liquidity.
Bullseye's liquidity's thick too.
Thick. I know.
10%, over 10%. So
I love when I see that, man. It makes me happy. Now I just gotta upload them DEX tools, which I hear is coming soon, and get going.
Doge. I think this has a big play for tomorrow too.
I'd have to buy it. That's speculation there. Whoa, right on the trend line.
So that's good. Dump here is a higher low, so that's good. Lower high, so that's creating a triangle. You don't see the triangle, but I get you when I go down to that 4 hour. I bet you'll see a triangle. There it is. You'll see it even more on hourly. Take this. See the little wicks right here. These wicks are going higher and higher. November 4th to the 6th. What do you see here? An ascending triangle being built. You wouldn't see that on the daily because on the daily it just looks like, oh. But I just know that when I see a dump followed by a doji, that's just an ascending triangle. There it is, guys. I gave you the secret. I never told you that. That is all it is. A dump followed by a doji is an ascending triangle. An ascending triangle is a bullish formation that breaks up to the upside. There you go. So let's have this day end in this, and then it's going to slowly make its way up in the next day and then break out, and then boom. That's all it's setting itself up for. It gives too much alpha. Right. $9.99 a month, $120 a year if you want some more. All right,
21st dimension. 21st dimension. Let's give this man his flowers. He dropped a super chat last show, and I did not get to read it. We saw it right at the bell. Let's give him his song.
Give it to him again. That's what I'm talking about.
This is awesome news. I think he's talking about Ethereum.
Yeah.
How do I buy Patriot tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, RMB? Go to Patriot_ERC, go to their website, or just click in Patriot. It's like 6 mil market cap. On DEX tools. I think some listings coming soon, so you can buy it on centralized exchange. Do you guys want to hear the video from Decentralize Me? If not, we're going to close it out. I know Beaver says to get out of here.
I think you should do it. I mean, I won't be here for it, but
that's fine.
All right, y'all. Peace out. I'm out of here. I got a doctor's appointment to go to, and I got to go pick up a shotgun. Always adding.
Shoddy.
Peace out, peeps. We thank you. I'll see you tomorrow for Shill Tank. If not, go vote for Donald Pump. If not, Do what you gotta do, man. Do you. Either way, guess what? In my opinion, we still going up, so we're gonna make money regardless. So don't leave. Watch this video. 100% alpha. Peace.
Peace, bro. All right, let's check it out. This is decentralized me video. This is his theory, which it all makes sense. This is his proof, which is facts, that the wallets that minted pDAI are from Richard Hart. Also, the ones that the person who took over PMaker is RH. Let's take a look at the video. And you guys give me your thoughts. Smash that like button if you're part of the pDAI army. Hit the retweet. Let's get as much exposure on this as we can.
He minted the extra pDAI supply. The pDAI community are preparing to make contact and submit a proposal on PMaker that would result in the peg of pDAI. In this video, I will run through a very quick recap of how we know pDAI is a Richard Hart project, the recent activity on MakerDAO on Pulse Chain and what the implications are, the community's proposal to peg pDAI, and in this section I will run through what the proposal is, why it would peg pDAI, and the proposal process itself. Finally, and most importantly, I will go through why the pegging of pDAI is central to the success of Pulse Chain and everything on it. So first, the quick recap of how we know Richard is behind pDAI. We can see on chain that he minted the extra pDAI supply, increasing it from 5 billion to 22 billion. We know this as it was pre-coded to execute at launch. We tracked 2 addresses directly from the Pulse Chain GitLab, the code repository Richard's team used to develop Pulse Chain. And we saw that the AMM bot address minted at least 500 million pDAI, and the comprehensive accounting address minted at least 4.6 billion pDAI. That's 5.1 billion of the pDAI that we have directly accounted for. And that is through millions upon millions of transactions on chain through these addresses. Also, we can see on chain that Richard took over MakerDAO on Pulse Chain. We know a wallet ending 2822 is Richard's, as it received 6.7 trillion PulseX and 6.3 trillion Pulse at the time of Pulse Chain's launch. To have this much, this wallet would have had to sacrifice $5.1 billion worth of crypto, and at the worst possible price during the sacrifices. This is Richard's wallet. And we can see he used it to coordinate and assist in the takeover of MakerDAO on Pulse Chain. This is a flowchart of the steps that were taken to take over MakerDAO on Pulse Chain. I'm not going to spend time on this as I cover this in detail in my previous video. But Richard's wallet had the ability to block the eventual takeover of PMaker. But instead of blocking it, he used his holdings to enable it. If you want to understand more about this section, watch my previous video titled Richard's Stablecoin. There's been some really exciting developments recently on MakerDAO on Pulse Chain, but I don't think the majority of people have fully grasped the implications of what's been happening. The pDAI supply had been set at 22 billion for over a year. But on the 22nd of September, the supply began to increase. There was panic amongst the community, and people who were against pDAI were quick to come out and call it a scam. In a matter of days, the supply went from 22 billion to 22.8 billion. So what happened to cause this? Someone was taking out a flash loan from the balancer protocol. A flash loan is a loan that you can take out and then pay back within the same transaction. This is the transaction that was being carried out. Someone began by borrowing amounts of PUSDC, which was priced at 0.0018. They then were depositing the PUSDC into PMaker, minting pDAI, which at the time was priced nearly 70% higher at 0.0026. They were then taking that higher priced pDAI and swapping it for a larger amount of PUSDC than they had taken out as a loan. They used a portion of the PUSDC they now had to repay the flash loan they had taken out. all within the same transaction. This resulted in profit and increasing the price of PUSDC. And they did this until on the 25th of September, both pDAI and PUSDC were the same price. They pegged PUSDC to pDAI. And they've remained pegged ever since, with this process automatically triggering when there is a price difference. What does this tell us? Firstly, it tells us that this is how Richard plans to peg the other P stables. pDAI will be backed by assets, which we will cover how later, but PUSDC and PUSDT will not have anything backing them. Instead, when they fall in price, this automated process will kick in and bring them back to the same price as pDAI. Now, I want to stress the importance of what we've just seen. For over a year, there was no change in the supply of pDAI. Now, the supply has increased. This was because Richard, who has control of pMaker, turned the minting function on. And it worked. It minted pDAI. Do you remember the main concern from people like HTP was that there was no working oracles on pMaker? Well, now there are. An oracle is a piece of software that tells MakerDAO the value of the contents of its vaults. MakerDAO on Pulse Chain now has a working oracle, and it is minting the correct amount of pDAI as a result. What does that mean? It means that the technical work is complete. MakerDAO on Pulse Chain is now working. But of course, pDAI isn't at $1. So there is one final missing piece. And this is where we step in. The community's proposal to peg pDAI. Let's run through the proposal, the process for getting it implemented, and why it would achieve the peg. First, what do we need to peg pDAI? There's 22.8 billion pDAI in circulation. We need 150% worth of collateral in the vaults to peg pDAI to $1. That is $34 billion worth of crypto assets. Now, the way that MakerDAO works is if you wanted to mint DAI into existence, you would need to deposit 150% of collateral into a vault. So if you deposited $150 worth of crypto into a Maker vault, you would mint $100 worth of DAI. When someone mints DAI into existence, they open themselves a personal vault, meaning no one else can interact with that vault. If the user wanted, at a later date, they could redeem their DAI for the assets that they deposited. But their personal vault is only accessible to themselves. And this is how MakerDAO works. There are lots of individuals who open personal vaults, minting themselves DAI and leaving crypto assets in those vaults. Now, the state of all those vaults are monitored by an overall accounting layer called the VAT. The VAT looks at all the personal vaults and calculates whether the amount of collateral in the vaults are worth 150% of the supply of DAI. It works as a simple if function. The VAT says, if the collateral in the personal vaults adds up to at least 150% of the supply of DAI that is in circulation, then DAI equals $1. And it's oracles that communicate this price throughout the market. An oracle within an automated market maker on exchanges, for example, will read from MakerDAO that the price is $1 and reflect it in the DAI within its liquidity pools. That is how DAI has worked for the past however many years. So what can change the price of DAI? Would selling pDAI once it's at $1 change its price? Well, if the personal vaults are 150% of the circulating supply of pDAI, then no, selling pDAI, or more accurately swapping it, would not change the price of DAI, as it hasn't affected the if function that MakerDAO uses to determine the price. Could liquidations of personal vaults have an effect on the price of DAI? Yes, because it affects the if function by which MakerDAO determines the price. If one of the personal vaults had collateral that dropped in value below the 150% over collateralization mark, the if function would be at risk. So to mitigate for this, MakerDAO would take the assets from the liquidated vault and burn them. This reduces the circulating supply of DAI, getting us back to the overall position in the personal vaults that satisfies the if function. 150% over collateralization in the vaults. So today there's 22.8 billion pDAI in supply. That means we need $34 billion worth of collateral to satisfy PMaker's if function and be 150% over collateralized. Where would we get that amount of crypto assets? The OA. The value of the OA bags at the time of this recording is $17 billion. That's 50% of the amount required, meaning we're only a 2x away in the core coins from a peg of pDAI being feasible. And Richard has control of the price of the OA bags. He already told us this. Price moves as a square. If you double the liquidity on one side of a pool, you 4x the price of the other asset. He says, you can literally see me adding liquidity and the price of the core coins going up. He said this in March of this year, when he pumped the OA bags to a total value of $52 billion. So what is our proposal? Currently, the community are forking the front end of MakerDAO, so we have it on Pulse Chain, and we can interact with it. We will then create a proposal and submit it to Richard and the community for approval. The proposal will do two things. Add the ability for personal vaults to be opened for Hex, Pulse, and PulseX, and for there to be a pause on the pDAI minting functionality. This will allow Richard to move his OA bags into personal vaults on pMaker. And the pause on the minting function would mean that the pDAI supply would remain the same, whilst the collateral in the personal vaults would roll up into the VAT, satisfying the 150% minimum over collateralization threshold, thereby completing the requirement for pMaker's if function, and therefore pegging pDAI to $1. We will follow the existing MakerDAO process for our proposal. First, there will be a poll. This poll is to ascertain whether there is support for our proposal amongst the community and Richard. This is a written proposal with no code yet developed for it. We will set a 2-week period for the poll, where it's live, where the community can add comments and vote to show their support for the proposal. And we are hoping that Richard and or his team provide comments that get us to where they want the code to be for the next stage for implementation. Should it pass, and the community have illustrated there is support for this proposal, we move on to an executive vote. The executive vote has code that is submitted and stored in a smart contract. Should the executive proposal be voted through, the smart contract automatically would implement the code held within the proposal. To achieve the peg, the OA would then need to move its bags into its own personal vaults on pMaker, with the minting function paused when they do so, so the supply remains the same. And that's the plan to peg pDAI. Why is pegging pDAI so important? What makes it central to the success of Pulse Chain and everything on it? Well, let's look at what happens once Richard collateralizes pMaker and the 22 billion of pDAI is worth $1. Remember, the supply distribution is roughly 5 billion pDAI in circulation. 5 billion has been copied over from Ethereum, and Richard has around 12 billion. And putting to one side the fact that pDAI holders will rush into core coins, Richard himself can buy the coins with some of his 12 billion pDAI. Let's say he 10x's the price of Pulse, Hex, and Pulse X by putting $5 billion worth of bids in. As he has backed pDAI with the same assets he has increased by 10x, the value of the collateral in the vaults would increase by 10x. The 52 billion will now be worth 520 billion. That means we would be 2,280% over collateralized, way above the 150% minimum threshold. So he can then increase the amount of pDAI he takes from his personal vaults. Let's say he mints up to 100 billion pDAI. We would still be 520% over collateralized, still way above the minimum threshold. And the if function would still be satisfied. Therefore, pDAI would still be $1. Again, he can use the pDAI to put more bids in, lifting the price of the core coins by another 10x, lifting the value of the contents of the vaults by another 10x. And he can just keep doing this. And this is the whole point of pDAI. Richard is creating himself a money printer. He can continually add stablecoin liquidity, keep putting in buys for all the core coins and all of the PRC20s, bringing them to parity. We don't need anyone else. We don't need anyone from Ethereum or Bitcoin coming over and speculating on Pulse Chain. And we're a 2x away from this being possible. MakerDAO is working perfectly. All the technical work is complete. And he posted this just over 4 weeks ago. He has control over the price movement of the OA bags. The last time he posted this, the OA bags went to $52 billion in total. This is bigger than number go up. This is part of Richard's master plan, his magnum opus. What did we sacrifice for? The freedom of speech, the freedom of movement and assembly. Coder's speech. By submitting this proposal, the pDAI community are exercising their rights, and in turn, playing a role in the implementation of the world's only truly decentralized stablecoin, free from government interference, making Pulse Chain the most decentralized blockchain the world has ever seen. We are asking nicely. We are the network. The future is as good as we make it.
If you look at a stablecoin backed by crypto, I'm probably going to release a stablecoin at some point, so I don't want to give away all the tricks. So, I'm rewarding people that have political beliefs that align with my own. And as time goes on, we have other things on the roadmap, like nation state. I think you can make a better nation. It's going to be god awful hard. So maybe the time frame is like 5 or 6 years from now, but why not? Why not carve out a special economic zone? That's how Shenzhen started. That's how Hong Kong started. Get a special economic zone somewhere and bang it out, do something miraculous there. So that's on the roadmap too. But stablecoin and wallet and OpenSea replacement, things like that will come before that.
There you have it, guys. Centralize me. Awesome video. Keep the alpha coming, man. If you guys believe in pDAI, if you believe in the theory, get some pMaker. Do your part. We got a lot of voting we got to do. That's huge, guys. Can you imagine? Boom, boom, boom. Imagine what that would look like. Very possible, guys. Powerful alpha on today's show, guys. You heard it here first on the Crypto Kings live stream. Get out there, guys. Get ready. Have some discipline on your bags. Make sure your game plans are set. There are going to be so many shenanigans in these next weeks, months, if not the end of the year. So just be mentally prepared for what's to come your way. And as always, man, we'll hopefully see you on Shill Tank tomorrow. Continue to shill. Continue to work for your bags. And by working, you can do your vote for the paganing, guys. Go get that vote in. Let's go. We're almost there. Peace out. We'll see you guys on the next video.
So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they gotta let your crypto king showing you how to invest and live your dreams. So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo,